Hello everyone, this is Steve, and I'd like to show you guys how to adjust a Foreverwick. When you get one of my products, of course you soak it in olive oil for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. That way it has time to soak up, and then you light it. And it's going to take you about 20 minutes to a half an hour, depending, to adjust your flame. And once it's adjusted, you should be good for quite a while until you have to just kind of clean it a little bit. And you clean it with a paper towel. And then you just, readjust it just a little bit and light it and go. Let's get started here. So I spent the afternoon, or the noon, making about 40 coppers. I got about 40 coppers in here. It's that takes a long time to make these coppers. It's quite the thing. But with this bag of coppers, it's good business because I can be trucking, and my wife gets an order, and she can make the inserts. She can make these inserts and send them off, you know what I mean? And also the small candles, which, we call them small candles. They're really lamps, but these small candles. So, you have to get your, when you get your small candle, okay? You get your small candle and you open it up, it looks kind of like this. You stick your olive oil in there and let it soak up. And then you light it. And if the flame is too high, you have to cap it off, let it cool off. Then you have to, with paper towels underneath it and stuff, you have to, take it out, and you have to readjust it. You have to readjust it a little bit up or readjust it down. You pull it back a little bit like that. So it's just a little frog's hair adjustment is all it is on these carbon felt wicks. Now if you're going to burn lard, that's my personal favorite. I like burning lard. Lard is my new favorite fuel. It's $2.17 for a 16-ounce tub of lard. And it burns awesome. Way better than Crisco. This stuff burns clean. There's no odor. There's no smell. It stays clean, and it stays white all the way. And where else in America can you burn lard in a lard lamp? Let's call this like it is. I call this a lard lamp, or an olive oil lamp. These small little 4-ounce. And because they're small, they're able to burn lard right down to the bottom of the glass. Where else can you find a lard lamp that you can burn lard right to the bottom of the glass? Huh? Look at that. Right to the bottom of the glass. Now the reason I did this one is because I have to replace the wick. After 5 months of burning this wick, off and on, I finally got this wick short enough to where I want to replace it. Now, it doesn't need to be replaced, but it does. See, it's getting pretty short on the bottom. This is pretty neat. I don't think people realize lard lamps are pretty complicated. They're not talked about, and they're not made. But here they are, right here. A lard lamp. So, I'm going to replace this. I'm going to put it out first. That's how you put it out. Just put the cap on. And I'm going to replace it with new wicking. Okay? So that's that. So I spent the afternoon making coppers and making some small candles and some inserts. That's pretty cool, huh? So I'm going to show you now how I make my cotton wick. I use cotton for lard because carbon felt it won't burn. You have to use cotton for lard. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here on the table and show you how I make my my cotton wicks. I'll take a measurement. I got a box right here. Has a measurement here. It's 3 inches. Okay, so I'll go from the edge to this cut on this box, and then I'll just cut right here 3 inches. Okay, like that, 3 inches. Now I'll do 4 of these for the copper tubing. The copper tubing has a little bit bigger of a diameter inside than steel or aluminum, but that's okay. For steel and aluminum pipes, tubing, you have to use 3 of these. But for copper, you have to use 4 of them. Okay? I don't know why that is, but, well, it's because of the diameter inside. So there's one. There's one. Okay. Let's do 3 more. There we are. Yeah, I always make these 3 inches, you know what I mean? I always send you know, a wick in with every order. Just one with every order. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have 4. We send 1 wick, 1 cotton wick with every order. Okay. All right. Okay, now see this? See that? That's 4 strands. They're 3 inches long. This is what I call 1 wick. This is 1 wick, okay? Now, hey, it works, okay? So, and it's ready, available. I can get this online. Super, super awesome. Like 50 feet, it says 50 feet of round cotton oil lamp wicks, made in China. But you know what? 50 feet of it, man. For like, what? How much was it? 14 bucks, 12 bucks, whatever. This is awesome. So, I use 4 strands of it for 1 wick. All right. So there we go. So let's take the old wick out and put the new wick in. There we go. Still kind of smoking. That's okay. I'll just take it out. See if I can get it out without burning myself. No, it's all right. It's good. It's all good. See, we did it. Ah, that's kind of hot. Okay, that's right. There. Whew. Now see, you see how short that is? Look at that. Okay, after 5 months of burning this candle, I'm going to replace it with a new wick. This is a new wick. So here we go. Let's replace it. It's kind of messy right there, so let's clean it off a little bit. Yeah, it gets kind of sooty a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind. There we go. That's kind of hot, but not too bad. I always tie these together and give them to you as tied together. I do that to keep these together, but you don't have to keep that tie on there. You can just put it up there just like it is. All 4 strands at the same time. Just like that, see? Then I kind of pull it back a little bit, make all 4 of them the same height, and then I'll pull it back, you know, right about there. Whatever, right there, huh? So then see, now I have longer wicks on the bottom. There it goes, right there. Just like that. Just like that, huh? There you go. Now, to get the lard in there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lard in first, and I'm going to heat it up in a double boiler. The water will heat up, and it will melt the lard, and it'll make it nice inside. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to show you that, but I thought I'd show you how I put together a cotton wick. It's not just a cotton wick. It has 4 strands in it for my lard lamp. Why do I burn lard? Well, I'll tell you why. There's several reasons why I burn lard. $2.17. Okay, now if everybody started buying lard, the price will probably go up. But still, $2.17 for a 16 ounce. Okay, that's a 1 pound tub. And this will last for a long time. A long time. Seriously, man. So, I enjoy burning lard because it goes from a solid to a liquid state. It's really fun. And I have found out that 1 ounce equates to 4 hours of burn time, even for lard. Same as the olive oil. So you might ask yourself, well, how full do you make it? Well, I don't make it very full. I make it about halfway up the glass and quit. I don't go very full because I can always add a spoonful or 2 while it's burning. So that's full enough right there. Below the threads. Below the threads. That's about full right there. It's below the threads. That's full, okay? Don't go any fuller than that, because once it melts down, that'll be just right. So let's just put this back in the tub. You don't have to do this very often. Seriously, it's really pretty awesome burning lard. It's messy right now, but you know what? I like it. I like it. Oops, there went my lard. Okay, so there you go. I'm not going to show you the whole process of how to melt it down. You know, a double boiler will melt it down just fine, and then once it's liquid, then you can place your unit inside of it. Okay, there you go, and let it soak up and light it. All right, take care, you guys. Love you. Subscribe, like, and till next time. Bye bye.